Alright, it's Bachata time. I'm Matt.
I'm Maggie.
And we're going to hop into alternating turns today. Now, don't forget, if you want to rewatch any of these pieces, we have little time codes we'll have down listed in the description below, so you can click on those and you can hop around to different parts you want to rewatch. Whether it's the intro, the demonstrations, you could rewatch the intro. We wouldn't show you so much. You could do all the key points, all those fun parts from the lead, the follow, whatever you want to fuck with. But hey, let's jump into it. Alright, let's go ahead and do our alternating turns from a two-hand position. So we'll start off in a right over left hand shake position. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's go ahead and break this pattern down. So we start with a right over left hand double handshake, and we're going to lead an outside turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. With that turn, I start with leading with the lead's right hand, the left follows. Now it's going to be the lead's outside turn. So you're going to wrap outside, you're going to turn, lift up the left hand lead, 1, then your right hand, 2, 3, and then tap. Alright, so from here, then we follow up with turning the follow again. It's an outside turn, lead, start with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, and then tap. Now from here, we have our resolves. So we can either resolve double on the follow, or 1 on the lead, 1 on the follow, or both on the lead. It's all up to you. We're going to do a resolve on the lead for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then slide down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, leads, let's go ahead and go through your footwork. So, start with our left foot free. We're going to do a side basic while we're turning the follow. Right hand goes first for turning them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now our left hand's going to come up as we do our counterclockwise turn or outside turn. So with our right foot, 1, bring it all the way around for 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we'll repeat the first one again. So it's just side together, side and tap. Right hand leads 1, 2, 3, 4. We do another basic as we're doing the hand resolves. This resolve will be resolving on lead first for 1, 2, right hand over the follow, 3, tap 4, and then another basic as we slide the hands back down to a two-hand position. Just remember, you're turning outside leads, which means you're turning away from the partnership, not into it. There you go.
Alright, fellas, let's go over our footwork. For us, this combination is really simple because it's not really our job to worry about where the hands are going. We're just following what we're led with our hands. So this will really be more of a review for the footwork for this sort of alternating turn combination. Alright? So we're going to start with this turn to our right. And so we're going to step onto our right, getting about a quarter turn. We're going to start this right turn. And then for the left, we'll have gotten about 180 from where we started. And then we finish with the final 180 by stepping onto our right. So that was 1, 2, 3, and then we tap with our left. Alright? So that's for the first 4 counts. And then the lead is going to do his outside turn, and we're just going to do our basic. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? So now we have the same turn that we just did again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Now we've got our arms crossed a little bit, and so we'll have a arm resolve, either 1 over the lead, 1 over the follow. Sometimes I'll do 2 over the lead, sometimes 2 over the follow, depending on just, follow whatever your lead leads. But again, you're just going to do the basic to the left. So
Key points. All right, so there's a couple of key points we want to cover. The first one is we start off in a right over left double handshake. So some of you might be going, how do we get there? Let me show you. This is really cool. Start off in regular hand hold. We're dancing. After we finish our step tap, we do this. Did you catch that? We do this. Okay, so it is a little bit more involved than that. What I do whenever I go into any handshake actions is I always bring the follows hand with my lead hand to my other hand. I don't kind of let go and then grab. A lot of people I see will do that. They'll let go and then do this. And what happens is you have that instant where the follow tries to track with the hands, and then you get this weird version of grab the hand thing. So I always take with my lead hand, the follower's right hand, to the handshake hand. I always establish this one first. Always, always, always. Because then it's just as simple as handshake. If I want the other hand, I'll ask for it by placing it above or below. So there is something to that. So if we have a basic of 1, 2, 3, 4, I like to do it as I finish my basic here. 5, 6, 7, 8. That is clean and it's clear and you got it under control. So that's the first thing we want to address, is getting into that two-hand handshake. All right, now from here, our turns. We want to make sure that we are turning in even amounts. So if you notice, like you did in the breakdown for the lead and the follow, we turn in about half or quarter, and then finished half amounts, right? So we're doing quarter turn, half a turn. If you measure that out, you're going to be good as well. That's another key point. The last one, and the one that has the most room for mistakes, is the hand resolves. So at the end of our turns, we're actually at a left over right handshake position. Usually when you're in a left over right, you resolve the lead first, because here and here turns into one of these resolves, because then you end up doing body shaping and stuff like that. And that's later, guys. Ain't in there. So if you end up in a left over right resolve, the simple thing to do is resolve the lead first. It sets the tempo for the follow to go, oh, we're resolving, so they don't think they're turning. And we have that, we slide down, and we can go into our two-hand standard hold. Okay? Now, let's say, for whatever reason, you want to resolve the follow first, whether you're in a different hand position, or it doesn't matter. You just want to resolve the follow first. So if you're in a left or right hand, doesn't matter what, you have to consider when you lift your hand leads, that typically means for the follow we're going to turn. So they might get stuck or strain themselves trying to turn when you shoot your hand up like that. So the most important thing is there's two things with an action. There's an acceleration and then there's a direction or rotation. So my acceleration needs to have a value of nothing, basically. So I don't need to be doing this quickly to impart a sense of urgency. So if there's no urgency, then they don't think they have to do anything anytime soon, which is the idea. The second thing is direction. If I put Maddie's face on the camera, I don't want my hand to cross, or her hand to cross her face on this side or on this side. I think about right here, splitting the face down the middle. So I want to have it right in front of her face so it doesn't make her want to rotate. That way when I bring this up and over, it's relaxed, right? No acceleration, but B, I'm not giving her a direction to commit to. So if a follow is following, they won't get a signal essentially, so they won't do anything. A lot of times when we're new and following, we're trying to help, or we're going to make a decision ourselves and we'll guess and we'll commit to a direction. That causes all kinds of problems. Don't do it. Go ahead and wait for a direction. If there's no direction, that actually might be on purpose. So for these resolves here, I'm going to bring it right in front of her face slowly, and then bring it up and over. Once I get to about the back of the neck, I let go, and then we slide down. I slide down the arm, down to the hand, and then they slide down silhouette of the body. Okay? So those are going to be your key points there. Getting the handshake sorted out, amounts of turn, and then, of course, the hand resolves with no acceleration or direction. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and demonstrate the pattern. We'll start off in our right over left two-hand handshake. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, great job this time, guys. Keep working out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're more than happy to help you. Reach out whether email, call, text. Check us out on our website, dailydanceservices.com. Check us out on Facebook. We get back to you pretty quickly. Alright, well, we will see you next time.